Okay, there's been a lot of hype around Git worktrees lately. Like everywhere I go, Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, people are talking about how this thing is gonna change how you use AI coding agents. And I watched a bunch of videos on it, honestly. I sat down through like three, four of them, and I still don't get it. Like I understand the words, but I still don't understand what's actually happening, why it mattered, or how to actually use it. So I did my own research and I read a few docs, tried to break few things, and finally figured it out, and now I actually get it. So this video, I just want this to be the last video you will ever need to watch on Git worktrace. By end of this, you're going to understand exactly what happens under the hood, how Claude Code uses them, how OpenAI Codex uses them, and most importantly, you're going to be able to run multiple Claude Code terminals at the same time, each working on completely different feature of your project in parallel without breaking anything. And that's the goal. Let's get into it. All right, let me just explain what a worktree actually is, because I feel like this is where a lot of videos lose people. So normally when you clone a repo locally, you get one folder. So I cloned this user bubble repo locally. So I got this one folder with everything in it, And suppose if I want to do some changes, I just go to a new branch, some stuff. And if I make changes, it changes the file and stuff. I can just go, I can make a commit. I can just go there, stuff. I can commit this. And basically I can just go back, check out main. So basically all the changes stays here. Whenever I make changes, the folder rewrites and it shows whatever the old changes are or new changes are based on current branch I'm in. That's like normal how Git works, and you know this properly. So what happens with Git worktree is it's completely different. Basically, now I have this folder which has this complete repo. So you see a lot of files, folders, and everything. And what happens with Git worktree is it creates an exact clone of the same repo in a completely different folder. So this is a Git worktree called as Claude automation. I'm working on a different feature. So I made a clone of this. Basically, it's exactly same, but a different folder completely. So the complete like top level idea is if you keep working on two different folders, so there is no conflict to happen. Like you can see, this is how like normal repos work. Basically, you have your main app, you have this feature or auth branch, or you have this bug fix branch. And if you want to switch from this branch to this branch, you can just commit these, stash these, or and then switch, and then you lose context and you're trying to manage a lot of things at a single time, and it's less painful. And what happens with Git worktree is it has this .git shared. So the main .git folder stays in the main repo. So this is the main repo which I cloned first. So if you can see, I have this .git with 15 items. And you can see there is like no .git in this folder because only the main folders will have this .git folder, which will like revert it to show like handle which folder has which worktree and manages everything. So in this folder, you're working on the like main branch, whatever the things are. And in this folder, you're working on the authentication. And in this folder, you're working on the some other bug fix. So you can run multiple Claude Code terminals and nothing will break. And how to add a work tree, So you can just type this command, git work tree add, and you will need to show like where the folder is going to be. So what I actually did while making this repo was I had this like a main folder and created like same name inside this folder. So I know that multiple folders can be here while working. Basically with all my other projects, how this work is, generally, if you go to startup, if I go to portfolio, it's directly the main app itself. If I go to morning page, it's directly the main app itself. But this is the new project. I know I'm going to use Git worktree. So I created a folder inside a folder so that inside the top main folder, I can have multiple like work trees and also the main work tree, so that it's easy to manage folders. It's just more cleaner that way. And to create work tree, you can just do git work tree add. You can I'm going to have this under main like a top level different folder, so it's going to be some stuff. And now I want to name this like a branch, some branch, some stuff. Wait, some stuff. So now it created should have a new folder, some stuff. It will have exactly same, everything same. So there is one small thing which I do while doing Git work trees. This is the tip no one else gives, is having a script. Basically, whenever we clone the repo completely, we like everything will be lost, right? Your node modules, your PNPM install, your environment variables, everything will be lost, right? So basically what I do is I write a script. I ask Claude to write a script. Basically, whenever I clone repo, I run that script. So every env variable will be copied in from the main user bubble into this some stuff. So it's much more easier. And you can just go to the link below. User bubble is open source, so you can see how the script is and just copy it for yourself. And if you see here, you can see nothing changed. And even if I change some stuff over here, like it's just easy, that's how people do it. And now I can just do git work tree list, and I have three work trees. This is the main work tree, which is this folder and this folder and this folder. So that's how work trees work. And now I can just remove this work tree, git work tree remove. I just need to like point it to the right direction wherever this work tree is, some stuff. And you should see the folder is completely removed. So to use Claude Code worktrees natively, you can just do Claude worktree, some stuff. Basically, this created a worktree and worktree some stuff. You can see. Let me see where it created the folder. Like I'm not sure about this completely because I had an idea it works a bit differently. So if you see, okay, this worktree folder destination is completely in this .claude worktrees folder, and exactly same happens with Claude Codex too. So if I go to Codex, so even with this, you can see when I ask it to use new worktree, change something for test. It will just have exactly like Claude Code. It will have like a .codex. Like you can see, there is this new worktree created. At least it named it properly, but Codex doesn't even name it properly, which I don't like that much. So you can see, and that will be in the Codex folder. Yeah, you can see this is part of the Codex folder. So, I mean, if you want much more simple, like you can just go do some task. You can ask it to do some task here. Then you can go here, Claude, worktree, some stuff, other, and you can ask it to do some other stuff here. It's much more easier. You don't need to manually create and manage worktrees as well. And in the folder structure, it automatically creates for you and handles that. So it's just easy. Like, and even if I come back and use the same worktree, it can work on the same worktree as well. So like, it's just easy. And if you want to skip naming, you can just go like this, git worktree, and it will create some abstract name for you. All right, so that's worktrees. Hopefully this made it click the way some other videos didn't. That was kind of the whole point. So just for a quick recap, worktrees give you multiple working directories from a single repo, each with its own branch. Claude Code wraps this with a worktree flag, so you don't have to manage anything manually. And the end result is you can just manage multiple AI sessions isolated parallelly, not interfering with each other. And if you want to go deeper, you can just go to Claude Code docs and they have a whole section on it. If you found this useful, subscribe. I'm going to make more videos like this on AI dev tools and a lot of stuff. And drop a comment if you got a question or if you're using this and have a completely different setup. I'm just curious what people are doing, and see you on the next one.